live from John's Grill. So excited to have you here, Maggie Hale and Courtney Stockhouse. Also joined by Ryan and Blake over here. We hear they have a little nickname. Courtney, what's the nickname?
So a little birdie told me that you're birdie. That's actually a joke because their nicknames are Hawk and Eagle. Can you guys explain this nickname?
Yeah, so Coach Kaz actually gave it to us during, I think we were sitting at like lunch or dinner one time, and he just yelled out, he's like, "Hey, Hawk and Eagle." And we're like, what does that mean, bro? And so we looked it up, and it's like two old school, like, WD like wrestlers from like the 80s or 90s, and so he just thinks it's hilarious. So
is this like a dynamic duo we have here?
Yeah, a little bit, I would say.
Okay.
Did we accidentally score?
yeah,
You might have. We might have.
I think so. Like, I wouldn't say we're the best duo out there, but it's pretty close. Like,
Are we gonna do better than JP and Major?
oh, for sure.
That's,
Oh,
I think that's the question of the
Okay,
night.
we've set the bar high now. We're gonna take it back. Why did you guys choose TCU? When we ask questions, we're just gonna have both of you answer, just one at a time. Obviously, don't talk over each other.
Okay. I chose TCU just because, like, the original linebacker coach that came out here, like, kind of like called me. He was like, "Hey, you want to check out Fort Worth?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I like kind of always like I was looking at California schools for a long time, like San Diego State and stuff. And right when I flew out here, I was like, "Oh, dude, this place is like sick." Like, I love TCU. Right when I saw the stadium, like, everything like kind of just drew me to this place. And then when I met the coaches and the players, like, everything kind of felt right. So I was like, dude, like, I love this place.
Are you a big cowboy?
Yeah.
You're a cowboy guy?
Yeah. Well, I grew up on a ranch, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
you just struck me as cowboy when you started
Okay.
talking. I was like, cowboy.
Okay.
You guys are both from California though, right?
Yeah. So we're
Wait,
from
what
like
part?
two very different parts of California. I'm from like the Central Valley, which is like literally looks like that cow on the wall.
From LA,
Okay.
So it's like a little bigger city. You
What
could
part?
say.
Where did you say?
Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from
Oh,
South
yeah,
South.
Los Angeles. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to Loyola High School. if you know
Oh,
what that
that's
is.
so funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So
Small world. Okay, and then why
did you choose TCU?
I mean, a lot of people came from my high school out to TCU, and then same kind of thing. I had a spot to come play football here. Came and visited, fell in love immediately. And one of the big things, same with him, I was looking at a bunch of California schools. COVID happened, so we were gonna have like a cut down season, and we wouldn't even be in like in-person classes. So that kind of played a huge role to
Yeah.
me coming out here.
Was Texas ever on the radar then, or were you both kind of like, okay, California, I'm gonna stay here?
Well, so my I'm from Fresno, so my grandpa was like a Hall of Fame guy at like Fresno State. So growing up, I was like, always want to be like him, play there. But then I started getting recruited by like San Diego State, and then like COVID hit, and then so like I was getting like Stanford and like other schools. But like it was like, oh, you're gonna have to wait and play in the spring, and I was like, But then I never considered Texas. But then like when I came out here, like the whole like Texas high school football thing, and like everything's like bigger in Texas. Like football is like a god here almost. So I was like, dude, this is like amazing. Like, why wouldn't you play here? So
How do you guys like the weather? How is that transition?
I mean, it's our 4th year now, so
Yeah,
we got
it's
used to the heat.
You're used
but
to it now.
it's always
at
hot.
first, it was just like,
It's terrible.
Still not used
Are
to
you
it.
used to it though? Because I've
3
grown up
years in.
here, man, and it's hot.
I say I am.
Okay, yeah. But I
Not
see you
true.
sweating right now.
Look, come on, you can't call me out like that on camera.
Well, I do. I grew up and it was like hot. Like it gets hundreds where I'm from, but the humidity here is like a different beast. Like
Yeah.
I take like 4 showers a day during the summer. Like it's
This
nuts.
isn't even Houston though.
No,
This
yeah.
is just Dallas.
I will never even travel down there. Like other than like football, like I'm not going back. Like it was terrible. So
That was bad, yeah.
oh, dude. It was like
We,
it was like a nice night too.
Sweating like right after warm up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so football then, how does like the weather impact playing football?
Definitely
if it does.
Definitely a lot harder.
Okay, how
Way
so?
harder.
I mean, like I said, like once you practice in it, like over and over and over again, it's like now kind of bearable, I would
Yeah.
say.
But then how does like going up to Iowa State say, and it was freezing, 40 degrees, coming from 90 degrees. How much does that affect you?
I mean, you can always add on layers.
Yeah.
That's
You
what I
can?
think.
You can't
I
take 'em
usually-
off, though.
I usually never wear like tights or long sleeve just because I cramp really easily.
Oh, okay.
But when it gets cold, like
put on
Tuesday
the long
morning, it was like
Yeah.
40 degrees at practice. I was like, okay, I'm layering up today.
I'm gonna put on a little light coat.
Yeah.
Just a light coat.
No,
That's
yeah, if it's cold, dude, I'm strapping up. I'm putting everything. Yeah.
Okay. So you're a big Texas boy now.
Oh yeah. I used to like snowboard. Like, I snowboard and stuff, and so like I was like, oh yeah, like I get it when it's cold, but like, dude, it's a different cold here too. It was like chilling me there. Like
Yeah.
Tuesday's practice, I was like, long sleeve tights, maybe 2 socks. Like I don't.
Heat warmers,
Yeah,
warming it
for
up,
sure.
hot cocoa after practice, all the
sure.
things.
So switching it over a little bit to academics, what are your guys' majors, and was that any part of coming to TCU at all, like the academics?
Yeah.
Student athletes.
You can guess we have the same major.
Yeah.
Also.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So
What is it?
we're both finance and real estate.
Oh.
So I would say the business school being one of the top business schools
Yeah.
definitely drew me to come in here also.
Yeah.
So couldn't really pass up that opportunity.
It was kind of a bonus. Like football was like, I was like, I'm just gonna come here and play football, and then they're like, dude, they got a great business school. I was like, that's great. Like, yeah, it worked out good. So, yeah.
So is that the goal after college, to go into that immediately, or are we trying to go to the NFL?
The NFL will obviously be the coolest thing ever, but so if we could try over that, like, yeah, like take that opportunity. But like the kind of like running joke right now, and like up there at the stadium is Bass Pros Realty is coming after football. So
So all the coaches kind of already know that we might have a real estate company coming soon.
Okay.
We're kind of spreading the word a little bit.
Wait, tell us
New clients.
more. Tell us more. So it's you guys
Mhm.
gonna just start a real estate company. Where are
Yeah.
we selling?
I got my real estate license over the summer, so we're actually ready to go.
Wow.
Like, we're
Oh,
kinda
so
ready to
I
roll.
could
Real
list you
deal.
to
Oh yeah, like
buy
we're,
my new house.
yeah, like you guys need to buy a house,
Whoever's out there.
investors,
Whoever's
possibly you.
Mom and Dad, you selling and prosper?
House lookers.
Yeah. No, but we're ready to roll. We like to stay prepared, you know.
I love it. I like it.
Yeah.
You know, so what are we gonna name this?
It's Bass Bros Realty for sure.
Bass
Like, it's
Pros?
Bash Bros.
Bass
Bass
Pro.
Bros.
Yeah.
That's like a spin-off of like Bass Pro.
A little bit.
Like
Yeah, I'd say
California
so.
Bass.
Kind of like Super Mario Smash Bros.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Like a combination.
Apparently it was like the nickname of like the two.
Oh,
Twins.
so this is back to Hawk and Eagle?
Yeah, this is like
Okay.
our bigger nickname.
So
I
you
would
really
say.
are the dynamic
Real.
duo.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like yeah.
But basically, we looked it up. So, and Dominic D'Annunzio played last year, and he called us the Bash Brothers after one of the spring practices that we had, like one of the first ones when the new staff came in,
Yeah.
and it kind of stuck, and all the coaches started to call us it. And one of the coaches was like, "Do you even know what that is?" And we are like,
No.
No,
And
no
we're like,
idea.
Right.
"It's
No.
the twins from
Sounds
the Mighty
cool.
Ducks."
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Who were
movie.
like totally just go after like
Hit
total
people
headhunters,
basically.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so it's
Wow.
it's kind of stuck ever
Yeah.
since.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was cool. We like went out for a practice, and then me and him kind of like were hitting people like pretty hard, laying some bodies, and then I think we got a fight. Both of us got a fight that day of practice. And then after, he was like, "Dude, you guys are like Bash Bros." And I was like, "I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool." So
Yeah.
ever since that, it kind of stuck.
Was this like a
Trademarked
freshman?
now.
Was this a freshman year nickname that you were given,
Oh,
or like right off the
This
bat?
is right when Coach Dice came. So like,
Okay.
they brought in like a bunch of new players, like, so but like the old heads of the team, like Dom D'Annunzio was like a captain, and like all the coaches were like, "Dude, these guys are hitting at practice." I'm like, "Yeah, it's like what we do, kind of."
That's
And then
funny.
yeah, so it just kind of sparked up.
I love it. Going back to those academics and your guys' dynamic duo, how do you guys manage like academics and football?
Yeah.
Once again, TCU does have a super hard business program. So
Yeah.
how are you guys
Yeah.
managing that and balancing that life?
Definitely was hard like freshman year to get used to college.
Mhm.
So I'd say, but like
Especially with COVID, as we were
yeah, with
talking
COVID
about.
too. Like when I jumped in, I feel like the learning curve was like through the roof. But
Yeah.
you kind of like learn how to do it. There's definitely like late nights, and there's definitely like I think scheduling out like like you have 5 homework things due tonight, so it's like we're gonna grind Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and like got practice Thursday, and we're traveling Friday and game Saturday because like weekends you're not doing homework, like, and so. I don't know. I try to like really just grind like 3 days out of the week. I don't know if this guy does homework, but
I only got one class on Mondays, so I kind of just grind out all my homework on Mondays. Kind of sets me up for the week.
That's the way to
which is-
do it.
Which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So, and especially Mondays are off day.
Oh,
So we
that's
go in,
even better. Yeah.
We like get breakfast, we go lift, and then after that, pretty much free for the whole day. So
Okay,
works out well.
sidetrack. Wait, we've been told that depending on what weight plan you're on, you cannot leave the table until you have eaten to a certain weight.
Yeah.
Is this true? Can you confirm?
Oh yeah, 100.
Yes, it is
100%.
What weight plan are you guys on? Like
Are we
the
gaining or losing?
maintaining, or
We're
losing?
going on like the maintaining.
Maintaining.
Okay.
I'm a weight. I was a weight loss guy in the spring. We were like bigger, and they're like, all right, you guys lose weight, and I was like, perfect. And then
We
now I
lost
lost
a little
way
too
too
much
much weight, and now I'm a weight gain guy again, and I can't keep it. Like,
Oh, now you're eating too
Yeah,
much.
Question. Okay, so
I
going.
like eat so much and I lose the weight, and then they're like, I'm like, dude, I can't win right now.
You've just messed up your metabolism
Yeah.
so much.
It's through the roof. Yeah.
So if you're weight gaining then and you have to sit at the table and you have to count your calories, all that, if you're weight like try to lose weight, excuse me,
Yeah.
then what does that do for when you're like,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, are you like
sitting-
weighing out a
Yeah.
certain weight after you eat?
how does that
So
work?
They have your target weight that's like your playing weight. So it's what Coach Kaz and like the strength staff determine what's the best ideal weight for you.
Okay.
And then whether you're above it or you're below it, you just kind of have to manage. They'll help you out with what you should eat. In the summer, Coach RJ always harps on the photos of what the ideal plate looks like for each different person.
Yeah, no.
So, I mean, they do a great job and they really keep it strict. So,
Do you think that this might be a girl thing, but do you think that like paying attention to your food like that kind of makes you like, I don't know, look at yourself or judge your body differently? I know that happens like when you're like lifting weights a ton.
Yeah.
But do you like look at yourself and kind of like, I don't know, judge yourself? It's okay if you don't.
Mm.
Don't start if you
I
don't.
mean, me and him definitely have a sweet tooth. That's like our biggest thing.
Okay,
So,
okay.
like,
So you guys are
there's
chilling.
always a plate of cookies out, and we always walk by, and we're like,
give us a
'cause
little
we're, like,
side look.
yeah, well, we're always eating like protein and like fruit. That's like kind of what we stick to.
But like
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah, but then you're walking by, and you're like,
that looks good.
I
I
can
need one
do
more
this.
pound.
Yeah, you're like, I could do this. But now I'm like a weight gain guy now, so I'm like,
So on the
Might have
weight,
two.
on the weight gain then though, is it all like, okay, protein, carbs? Are you allowed to still incorporate those sweets, or are they still eyeing out and trying to
Weight
do
gain,
like,
they're like one easy thing is they're always like drink juice, drink
Yeah.
chocolate milk, kind of thing with your food because you get extra calories from when you drink liquid. So
they like, you want to keep it clean. Like you want to
Okay.
you want to do stuff, but like I know for the linemen, those dudes eat like whatever they want.
yeah,
Absolutely doesn't matter. Like for us, though, like you got to find like a medium because if you eat like a bunch of junk food, you're gonna come out the next day of practice and like die. Like you're gonna feel terrible.
Yeah.
And so like you have to eat a lot of like cleaner foods, but like those cleaner foods like don't help you gain weight. So it's,
increase like the protein intake.
Yeah.
so sweets or no?
Eh,
Maybe some.
kind of
Every,
keep
every
it
once
healthy
in a
enough
while.
during the day to have like a little bit of sweets at the
Okay.
end of the night, you know?
What is it with guys and chocolate milk? You mentioned chocolate milk.
love
What
it.
is it that draws you to chocolate milk?
It's just
it's the best thing ever.
That's like universal guy thing.
It's the best thing ever.
It's the best thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's like milk's good. Like you like milk, but then you like get that like
throwing a little
Yeah,
you get
Hershey's, like
Like
Yeah.
pre-made, or you make
Or
it yourself?
are you a mix-in guy? You
Yeah.
wanna make it yourself or pre-made?
well at the facility it's like the machine. There's like 2% and then there's like chocolate milk. But like if I'm ever having that at home, I like get the gallon of milk and then get the bottle of Hershey's and you just
Oh, your Hershey syrup or
This
like
guy is like
powdered stuff?
This guy mixes in milk with the chocolate. Like
That's
he's
how
a
I
chocolate
grew
guy.
up doing it. I won't shame him. That's like how I grew up doing it. I like it
throw
that
me
way.
under the bus.
You can make it extra chocolatey. You like it extra chocolatey, Ryan?
I can confirm that. Yeah.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay, going like a total like 180 right now. When did you guys start playing football?
Shoot.
Taking it all the way back.
Like third grade, I think.
Third grade, okay.
I started flag football at 6 years old and
Okay.
I started tackle football at 7 years old.
Okay.
So I like ever since I was a little kid, like my dad has photos of me. I look like a bobblehead with my helmet.
Yeah.
Like I'm so little and the helmets like
Yeah.
and the pads are like twice the size of me. But yeah.
Was there a certain person that introduced you guys to football or put you into the sport?
Yeah. For me, it was my grandpa. My grandpa was like I said earlier, he was like all-American guy. It's like growing up, he was old, so I didn't know. But like, I think by the time I was like 6, 7, like he was like sitting like drawing like X's and O's with me. He was like, oh, this is like a cover 2 and this, and you're like sitting there like I have no idea what this is. And you like think we're just drawing for fun, but like as we got older and like when I played in high school, he'd like sit down and break games down with me. And then my dad obviously played football too, and so my dad didn't get to play in college, so like he kind of always pushed me. He was like, dude, if you could do that, that'd be like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely like cool to have like your dad and your grandpa play football, and you kind of like carry on the legacy. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd say my dad also. My dad played football, so he would always have like the tackling bag out in the front yard. We'd always practice before the game. He'd be like my little hype guy. Get the aux, get the car going before we have games. So he's the one that for sure got me into it. But
Do you guys have a player that you look up to?
Ray Lewis.
Huh?
Ray Lewis.
Yeah. When I was younger, it was like definitely like Ray Lewis and the hype. Today, I don't know for today, but like definitely when I was young, I'd look up Ray Lewis like highlight videos, and just like he would be like so sporadic and just like crazy, and you're like, dude, this guy's insane, but he like hit hard, and it was like a good kind of crazy. So you're like, dude, this would be fun,
He started the whole like face mask kind of thing.
Yeah.
So he used to have a face mask that my dad says it looks like Bane from Batman. Like
Okay.
it goes down like this, and it's a bunch of bars going all over. So I bought that for my helmet in like sixth or seventh grade. And I think the funniest thing is my friend played quarterback, and he ended up getting hurt, and they asked me to hop in. So you see me playing quarterback in this game,
No.
and I have like this much vision. But
Oh no.
around, so
It still worked. It still worked.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you guys play any sports in high school?
Yeah. Like I loved baseball growing up.
Okay.
My whole life. I thought I was gonna play college baseball. Like I had an offer to go to Fresno State to be just like a DH. Like I hit the ball really well, so I loved like baseball growing up. I was a catcher, like all that stuff. Like I started playing baseball. I was like 2, I think.
So why football then?
Yeah, and I don't know. There was just like a switch in high school. I was like, I love baseball, and I think my junior year, I was like starting to become like the guy on my team. Like I was like the captain and stuff. And I was like, dude, football is there's so much more hype, And it's like brotherhood you get with football is not the same with baseball. But
Yeah.
baseball, you're kind of like doing your own thing. Like if you do well, like and you lose, then you're like, like I hit a home run, so you're like, it's too bad. But then as a team, like you guys, I don't know, there's just nothing like football, And especially like if you watch college football, there's nothing like it. So. You can't beat it,
How do you think that baseball is like translated with you for football? Maybe like pressure or something?
Yeah, like individual pressure. And I think like being able to like focus in for like baseball,
Yeah.
you have to be super locked in. And like,
Yeah.
like I used to be a catcher, and so like waiting for that pitch, you'd like,
Yeah.
And so like I think it definitely helps, like especially like we're linebackers, like making reads on the offense.
Absolutely.
I think you can like tell like little tells.
Yeah.
Like that. So I think that definitely translated. Maybe the hips, maybe like a little bit of hip action
Yeah.
from swinging the bat around, but that's about it.
What about you?
I played lacrosse, so
Oh, okay.
I did play baseball when I was younger, and I gave it up for lacrosse because I thought it was
What
more fun.
position were you in lacrosse?
I played defense, so I had a
Okay.
I was a
Oh, you're a
long
big
stick
hitter.
defense.
You've always been a hitter.
Yeah, always. It's in the blood. So,
Okay.
um,
Were you
yeah.
ever thinking about playing lacrosse?
yeah. So I honestly thought about going to play college lacrosse instead because I had
Yeah.
offers, but at the end of the
I
day,
got
I was
offers.
just-
You just had to slide that in right
Well,
there.
Thinks he's
Where?
so cool.
Where?
Thinks he's
But-
so
I'm
cool.
making
Oh,
fun.
don't
I mean,
even. You said you got offers too.
yeah, I had one. Who knows it?
You guys are the same. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
My senior season got cut after 6 games,
Okay.
which kind of threw everything off.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, football is like, it's just like he said, it's unbeatable. Like the atmosphere,
Yeah.
one, college football, and 2, it's just like, it's the sport.
It's different. It's
in my
different.
opinion, it's just you go out and it's like you're going to battle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you guys give us a rundown of the day in the life of football? How about Blake, you give us like a day in the life of Monday through Friday practice, and then Ryan, can you give us a day in the life of like a game day, like a 6 p.m. game day?
Well,
6
he
p.m.
gets to
6
cool
p.m. 's
stuff.
are good. You go first.
Okay. All right. Well, like Ryan said, Mondays we kind of just you wake up, we get to sleep in like
Okay.
finally.
Maybe
So
okay, do a Tuesday then.
a Tuesday.
Yeah.
So Mondays we still work out. Mondays we never get an off day.
Yeah, but it's off day.
Yeah.
So.
Tuesday, set like we finally just got pushed back to like
Okay.
6, but before you're setting an alarm for like 5. Yeah, like 5, maybe 4:45. Getting up, breakfast at like 5:30. Team meeting at 5:45. You're gonna go special teams meeting, position meeting, till like 7:45, 8. Go down, throw your pads on, and then Tuesday, Wednesdays are like grimy practices. Like Tuesdays we're going punt return, and then you're going like team the whole time. And then Wednesdays is when we like to have fun. We go kick off, kick return. But so basically from 8 to 10, we were doing like a 18, 19 period practice.
Yeah.
And it's every Tuesday, Wednesdays is tough. It's a grind. So
What are you doing after that practice? Give us that rundown real quick.
so definitely got to recover because you're beat up. And so we're gonna shower, definitely go to the tubs. Me and him, we try to hit like the ice tub, maybe a hot tub every day, and then go to trainers. They kind of get tired of us. We try to get like scraped out, cupped. Me and him both got like octopus kind of marks on our back right now.
20 cupping marks on my back right now.
And then you go to lunch, and then you got class. Like I got class from like 2 to 5 almost every day, and then you're gonna do homework, and then get like an hour of free time every day.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Ryan, game day rundown.
So game day, Saturday, you're saying 6 p.m.? 6
yeah,
p.m.
six,
game?
let's say like 6 p.m. home game.
All right, so we wake up, go downstairs, check in for breakfast, go eat breakfast. Then we usually have like a special teams walkthrough and a defense walkthrough because we play defense, obviously. But after that, we get about like 3-hour break during the day. So we're roommates also in the hotel. So we'll
Best
throw
nap
on
of
like
your
a
life,
movie
yeah.
or we'll take a nap.
What movie?
Can't go wrong with The Dark Knight.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
Dark Knight Rises.
You are Batman.
Yeah, so and then usually wake up. I like to shower before games just to get me focused.
Dialed
Get my
in. Yeah.
mind cleared.
Get you.
Go down.
He's a big dancing in the mirror guy too. I'll catch him. He's like playing Eye of the Tiger in there, so I'm trying to lock in. I'm like, what are you doing in there, bro? We gotta go.
But
It's gotta get pretty. Okay.
yeah. Blow dry my hair and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely.
But,
Thanks.
then we usually do like a special teams call out and like a walkthrough before, and then we have our pregame meal, and then we get on the bus, do frog walk, and go upstairs, do our little shakeout, kind of get it whatever you need, like stretched out, and then from there it's about like an hour until kickoff. So just playing music, just getting ready, getting the eye block looking good, you know, doing whatever's needed.
What's your go-to song or artist that you're listening to before game to lock in?
Well, you got to be careful because like I can't play anything too crazy before. Like like the last 10 minutes, I got like 2 songs I got to do. I go to Metallica. There's Seek and Destroy. Get a little like, but that's like when I'm really trying to get juiced. But like before, I do like Red Hot Chili Peppers, like something light, like try to like keep me going. Maybe a little bit of rap, but some young boy every now and then. But
Many Men, 50 Cent.
oh yeah, Mini Man is the walkout.
Yeah,
like for the whole
that's
team. Like when you hear Mini Man come on, you're like, here we
It's time
go.
to go,
Like
like-
when we were walking out for the Natty, everybody was singing that, and it was like probably the coolest thing. Didn't work out good, but it was still the sickest thing ever.
And you mentioned frog walk. Tell me about how exciting that is to just like walk out and see everybody so excited to see you.
It's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
mean, it's definitely the college experience for
Yeah.
sure. Like college football experience. Like when you, I was watching the Florida Gators documentary over the summer, and they see like Tim Tebow high-fiving everybody coming in for the game. It's like, well, this is like kind of the same
Yeah.
thing. But get to see my family, give them a hug before
Yeah.
the game, so it's good.
That's exciting.
Nah, it's frog walk is like the coolest thing. You walk out, you're like trying to like act cool, but you see all like your friends and family, everyone going crazy, and you're like, dude, this is so cool, you know. But it's cool. Frog walk's definitely good. It like gets you kind of like in the mood too. Like you're like, dude, like let's go play for these people. Like you see like the little kids all hyped up, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
let's go win, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we've got some food that we might be eating on camera. We might be eating before and giving you a rating after. And then we're going to get into more about last season and some silly questions.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
John's Grill is the newest venture from John Pinnell and the Pinnell's Restaurant Group. A reach-to-table concept featuring food, beer, and spirits from around the great state of Texas. Our menu is designed by Chef Sean Alvarez and features 2 chef-inspired burgers, the Fatty and the Flatty, plus a brisket menu perfect for your casual night out. Fast casual service in a fun, relaxed, family-friendly environment. Featuring 11 big screen TVs for you to catch the big game on. Our mixology team has created a craft cocktail and beer menu featuring local spirits and brews from across Texas. John's Grill, home of the Players Club show each week. 2905 West Berry Street in Fort Worth. Or online at johnsgrill.com.
You know, we wouldn't be able to do the things we were able to do this year without the Flying T Club. So we got to continue to get people involved. It's more important right now than it's ever been.
Flying T is special. It's the best thing that I've encountered in college. It allows us to be able to offset a lot of the costs that our scholarships aren't able to cover. If people like winning, invest in the Flying T Club and NIL.
It's almost a necessity now in the college football world. I mean, you got to kind of invest in the programs, and what you put in is what you get out.
Welcome back into Players Club. We've got a great segment to start us out right here, right now. We've got our smoke feature, the barbacoa tacos over there with Blake, and with Ryan right here, Burger of the Week, the Spare Me Burger. You know, they're going to take a bite test for us. So, okay, start your engines.
All right.
3, 2, 1. I need like a big bite, and I need an extra
Rating,
Same
a
time.
1
You
through
can go
10
same time.
rating.
You've got some napkins here.
Yeah,
Don't
hold on.
worry.
I feel like this is gonna go.
There's some cheese. What are
They
we
look
thinking?
really good.
Really good.
Yeah?
Really good.
Yeah.
That's fire. Money, dude.
Let's hope your strength coach isn't watching this, yeah?
I think we need to get
You're
John's
gonna make
Grill.
overweight.
Well, John's Grill red card action.
Yeah.
Showdown.
Oh yeah, we heard about this red card.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
think
fan.
John's Grill definitely should be added.
Are they
to
on
that.
the red card?
No, he just
They're
said that they
not.
need to be
Okay.
added.
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta get.
Can we get a
talking
rating,
about
1 through
getting them on
10?
the red card? Okay,
Ryan, the
so
burger, 1 through 10.
I think it's an 11. I'm not gonna lie.
11.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Did you
A
rate
little
the
bit of
taco?
spice, little kick in it, but it's good.
I'm going 10 with a taco, dude.
10.
I think
I
it's
like it.
crazy. It's going wild right now.
I like it. This is all very good. So we're gonna get into something
Good job, John.
a little bit different.
Hawk and Eagle, like calm down. Just calm down.
We're having
If
fun.
you could describe yourself as an animal, what would you be?
Lion.
Okay, and you have to give a why.
All right. Well,
Just stole my.
my mom, my mom always said
Aw.
Ryan the Lion.
You a
so-
mommy's boy? Yeah, you
If
are.
she saw this and I said no,
Enough
she'd be
said,
mad,
enough
so-
said.
But yeah, I don't know.
Some
just
clapping in the audience.
Little
King of the
applause from the
King of the
moms.
jungle. You know.
King of the jungle.
Can't go wrong with the lion.
That,
and it
there it
rhymes with my
goes.
name.
There's
so
Ryan,
it's
king of the
How does
jungle.
that fit with your personality?
Lions are like kind of lazy. I'm not gonna lie. They like
Oh.
sleep like 20 hours a day, so I don't think that
you
part.
don't sleep.
Huh?
You don't sleep. You do homework.
Nah, he sleeps.
I sleep for sure.
You sleep
still?
Me too. Yeah.
He sleeps a lot.
But like the, I've never met anyone that sleeps more than this guy right here. But
We're
like,
throwing shade. We're throwing shade.
yeah.
We got to bring it back.
Allegations.
personality-wise,
Yeah.
like
You're a little loud.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, I could get a roar. So,
Yeah.
like
Good
when,
roar.
yeah, I think it works.
Can you give us like a
Nah,
a
nah.
good
You-
roar?
you won't
That's
do a
like
roar.
you gotta say that for Saturday.
Okay.
Okay, well, you do a roar. If you were to score a touchdown on defense,
Mm-hmm.
would you roar?
No.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't roar.
What?
You wouldn't.
When I said it, I meant like I would roar. Like I don't. I'm not like.
Why would you not? We got JP to admit that he will do the Spider-Man celebration if he scores a touchdown, and he did.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't. He got
He-
a touchdown and he did
he
not
didn't.
do the Spider-Man celebration,
He
even
forgot
though
it.
we made a promise sitting right here last week.
We
So
can remind him.
he's in Prox today jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you roar? Like, why would you not?
Absolutely.
You know, like pre-season, you're doing media and you guys like scream, but it's like a fake scream. You wouldn't do that?
Doesn't have to be like a roar, but you could definitely be like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little
Yeah, I do that, yeah.
Okay.
I can see that.
But like
Okay.
a roar.
Okay. No. Okay.
Okay, back on track. Blake,
Like, what
would your
animal would you be?
I don't know now because he really threw me off. I was supposed to be the lion, but I
Oh,
don't
could you
know.
be like a cheetah?
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
He's like a house
Wait,
cat.
why not like a hawk or an eagle? Like what?
Yeah.
Why can't we throw it back to the
American?
nicknames?
American eagle?
Are those
American
mean
Eagle?
nothing?
No, I'd definitely be like a wolf maybe because I'm like low key like a dog kind of guy, but I think I'm like a step ahead, so I think I'd be a wolf. You know, like an alpha wolf like that. You know, but like I don't know. That's like a lion almost, but I think it's probably cooler. So
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna switch it up.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, if you guys Halloween costumes this year, Halloween is coming up. What are
Shake and bake.
Halloween costumes?
Shake it big. Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
Ricky Bobby Shake and Bake.
Tailgate nights. Yes.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
I know it. I know the movie.
Ricky Bobby and Cal Naughton Jr.
That's what you're gonna be, both of you.
Yeah.
Are we gonna? Can you act out a scene for us?
I'm the best there is. Plain and simple. You know.
When they're doing their little interview, they're like, if you smell something, it's not your tailpipe. It's just a little bit of shake
and bake. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
I like the one
That was
where
really
they're
good.
sitting at the dinner table, and he's like, his sons are like dissing the grandpa.
We said
My favorite
dude,
scene.
Me and him quote Ricky Bobby at least 10 times a day, so we know.
Can we get your favorite quote besides the shake and bake?
Shake and bake's a big one.
Wow.
I put you on the spot here.
Oh, they're so dude. Every scene is great. Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong, like you
I
said.
know there's a cougar in the car. I'll put it in there.
When they're at the dinner table, they
Yeah.
do the whole prayer,
Yeah.
and they have like
Sweet
a
baby
debate on
Jesus.
like what Jesus they pray to, and Cal's like, he's like, I picture my Jesus,
Yeah. Be on two big ribs.
like leading vocals for Leonard Skinner with Big Angel's Wings. I don't know, that one gets me every time. I think it's hilarious.
Courtney needs to watch the movie. Courtney,
Never seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
What's it-
I'm sorry.
Hey, what's the capital of
really sorry.
Washington, D.C.?
I'm lost.
Bingo.
What's the capital of North Carolina? Washington D.C.
Bingo.
yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. That was really good.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that's your favorite movie, or should we pick a different one for your
Oh,
favorite
no.
movie?
Like
It's all time.
all-time favorite movie on repeat.
Oh, yeah. I can watch that over. That.
Either that one or for me, Nacho Libre. I don't know if you've seen that.
But you watched Batman before a game. Can't
Yeah,
go
well,
wrong
because
with it.
You can't get hyped up with like Totally Not.
Oh, I mean,
Like,
I watch
That
funny stuff.
that
too.
hypes me up, man. I want to run through a wall after I watch that movie.
After what?
Yeah. I just think it's all the quotes.
Yeah.
There's so
Yeah,
much to
but-
say about it.
I know. The Dark Knight gets me fired.
Get you
up.
going.
Yeah,
You got a city to save. Go play
True.
some football.
true.
Absolutely. So,
Yep.
for a superpower, what are we thinking? You can't be Batman. You got to be something else. Gonna challenge you right here. We're like Spider-Man. I feel like Hulk smash is the obvious answer.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I kind of want to fly. I think that'd be stupid.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want to buy this plane ticket with me? Like, no, dude. I'll just meet you there. Like, I'm gone. Like, screw that.
Like teleporting would be pretty cool.
Okay.
Because how many times are like,
Maybe flying and teleportation.
yeah.
If you guys could choose a sidekick, let's say besides
Oh.
each other.
Right.
No, I'm Batman. He's Robin.
We know that's the obvious
we know
answer.
that's
We're gonna
obvious.
challenge you. We're gonna
On
challenge
the
you.
team besides
It is
each
obvious.
other, who would be your sidekick, and what would their superpower be?
Who would be our sidekick?
Not on the team?
No, it has to be on the team,
Oh, on the team?
but not each other, because that's obvious. We already know this is a duo.
Okay.
That's a hard question.
I know. Ooh. Probably Milliman. Jake Milliman is my answer. That is the biggest goofball I've ever met.
What would his superpower be?
He's the fastest kid alive. Yeah. He's the fastest kid alive.
Okay.
He is so fast. So if you could have he's fast, but then he's also goofy. So like it would just be fun having him as a sidekick.
Good sidekick. You know,
Yeah.
he's got the goofy sense.
Yeah, you would
He's gonna
enjoy.
keep it light, keep it tight.
Yeah, he hasn't tried to, but it just happens, you know. So
Absolutely. Yours, Ryan?
Oh no, I'm trying to think.
maybe Coach Stein out there. Coach Stein helps us out a lot, big time.
Yeah, Coach Stein's big support on the sidelines.
If we don't know the play on special teams, he's got us.
Oh, he's sitting over there too.
Look
Big
at
fan.
him.
Big fan.
Yeah. All right.
What are you thinking, Ryan? Who's
I'm thinking
the
him.
guy? You're thinking him?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
what's
feel
his
like-
superpower?
Super knowledge.
To what?
Super knowledge.
I feel like he's a mind reader guy. I
I
would
can
say
see
that.
that. I can see that. Yeah. Like
He's gonna tell
make
you what
his
the bad
forehead
guys
really
are
big and
thinking.
like paint him blue
He
like
knows their
Mega
next
Mind.
move.
Yeah. So
Oh, he's Mega Mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little
he
rude.
doesn't have a big forehead.
spicy.
That's
Yeah,
a little rude.
That's rude.
That was
But
rude.
He's smart. He knows.
Oh, okay. No, that's sweet. That's sweet. I like that.
Okay, outside of football, let's switch it up. What do you guys do for fun? If you do have time, you're not doing homework, you're not doing football, you're not looking at film, what are you doing?
It's hard to lie. I usually just hang out with my girlfriend. But before her,
Shout out.
yeah,
She's right over there.
yeah, she's over there. Shout out, Brooke. Before that, I would go fish. You know, me and him usually hang out. We'll hit the sticks on Madden because it's about.
Madden.
I don't know.
Yeah, Madden or Call of Duty, Spec Ops.
What
pretty
team are you playing with on Madden? What's your go-to team?
We do random.
Yeah.
So it's like
Okay.
It doesn't
so like
matter though.
3 randoms and then like
Okay.
a final chance if you don't like any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He loses every time.
You'll win
That's
with
not
whoever.
true. I beat him like the last 5 times
Oh,
in a row.
God.
He's never beat me.
Okay, let's switch
Straight
it
up
back
lying,
over
dude.
to football. Let's switch it back over to football.
Yeah.
What is the game that you guys were most looking forward to this season if you haven't already played them yet?
Texas.
Texas?
Texas, big time.
Why?
Last game before they go to the SEC.
Okay.
They always get hyped up.
Yeah.
They're ranked really high this year. So
The hate's real,
I
dude.
mean,
The
Texas
rivalry is
back.
real.
Haven't you heard? Texas is back.
I still don't think so.
I think Johnny just.
Huh?
Johnny just pulled by, gave us a little. What's up? That was funny.
How important do you guys think it is that Texas is a home game this year?
It's huge. Our student section is like, it's got to be the best in the country. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
The
like,
West Virginia coach actually said that.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
I think it's huge. Like, I
It's
don't
a
know.
huge momentum
Yeah.
swing for sure.
Absolutely.
Because when you go on the road, it's like the team, like it's all we have.
Yeah.
But like when you have a full crowd that is like supporting you and cheering you on the whole time, like when
They bring the
when
energy
something good
too.
happens,
Yeah.
like the energy just is through the roof, and then everyone like gets hyped up.
Yeah, away games you do good, and then like you're the only guy clapping on the sideline, and everyone else is booing you. You're like, all right, but then like when you're at home and everyone's like screaming off like the craziest like little thing, like it's so cool.
Yep.
Do you guys think that the time of the game plays a role in how you perform? And is there like a specific time that you guys prefer?
I really liked the 2:30 game.
Yeah.
That was great.
2:30?
11 seems like a little rush. You're waking up and you're like kind of like running and eating, and they make us eat breakfast and a snack and like a lunch before like 10 o'clock, and you're like stuffed. But 7's cool because we got used to it. We had like 5 of those. Get a good nap in. But yeah, 2:30 is perfect because then you get like we won, and then like we got to hang out with everybody and like kind of enjoy the rest of the night.
And like for us, like kind of going back on the question earlier about the schedule, Sundays is like our busiest day.
Oh yeah.
And so since we're from California, if our family comes out, like it's nice to be able to see them after the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Before they fly back home. So 2:30 is perfect for sure.
Does it affect like performance though ever, the time of the game?
I don't think so. I think we're like, Coach Kaz does a really good job of like keeping us locked in, and like we know what to expect. We always say like the bus is like gonna break down, like things are gonna be delayed. Like you just kind of try to stay like calm and ready, and then like when it's your time to play, like you're gonna go out and do your job.
Yeah.
You know?
Texas kind of surprised me. You wouldn't say it's K-State after that Big 12 championship game?
Yeah. K-State
Yes,
is my two.
I mean, like
Kind of all the way through right now. The schedule is like, yeah.
yeah.
I think we've been thinking about K-State since the Big. I think we got.
Okay.
Like, I think they stole the Big 12 from us.
Yeah.
So I think
They stole. They
yeah.
stole it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kendra scored, and we did not get that touch. But
I agree.
yeah,
Don't you worry.
yeah.
But this week, like everyone's been like, make it like it's personal.
Yeah.
So I think we're ready.
That
Works
get
for
back.
Deion
Everyone-
Sanders.
Wow.
Why not us?
Yeah. Why not us?
us?
That get
Sore
back.
subject. Sore
We
subject.
don't like Dion.
Has there been any preparation for this game since it is an away game?
I don't think it's anything special. I think the coaches do a good job of just saying like it's all about us and how we perform and how we prepare. And so like our big thing is like win Wednesday. Like
Yeah.
so like you go out like Tuesday practices. Our team always like goes out, plays really hard, and like we have a great Tuesday. But like the true test is like Wednesdays. Like we go out, we win Wednesday, and like you have a great practice. Thursday, Friday, you're just staying locked in, and so you keep it about yourself. And then if you have a good week of prep, that you feel good, and then the team feels good. You know?
It's always about attack and win on the road. So
Yeah.
just we kind of have that drilled into our mindset. Just come out hard, play fast, be the team that's most excited to play.
K-State try to say they're more physical than us, so I think
Yeah.
that's I think it's a good thing they said that. So
Don't you worry. I think you guys will be. You guys
Yeah.
are in it to win it. So last week, BYU, 44-11 win. That was huge.
Yeah, that felt good.
You guys seemed like a little bit of a different team. I think you guys got defense figured out. You got offense. You got special teams firing on all cylinders. And you guys did have Josh Hoover in instead of Chandler Morris.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Josh Hoover and kind of how he is in practice, off the field. Just tell me about him. I know you've gotten this question so much, but
He's
who's
a
the
great
guy?
dude. Great teammate. Everyone loves him. Always super supportive of everybody, whether on offense or defense. Works really hard. Just kind of like a grinder. So
Yeah, I'd say he's a great like silent leader. He like does his thing. He works really hard, and he's not like a big showboat guy. He goes in, does his job, and then he's there for you. Like he'll like you walk by and he's like, hey, what's up, man? And it's like you like everybody loves who's the guy.
did his performance surprise you, or are you expecting that from him?
No,
I mean,
it's kind of what we saw in the spring game.
Yeah.
like the whole spring. So we knew he had it.
and he was behind 3 other guys last year that all had a bunch of experience and got to learn everything. So I think he was prepared coming in, and he did great. So
Yeah, I agree.
it's exciting.
Do you think that's how he's going to continue to perform? Or was that just
No,
a lot of
not a fluke. Who is that guy? He's good. He's like a really talented guy. He's a collective player. He goes out. That was just like a glimpse of I think what he can do. I think he's gonna get better as he gets more starts. So
Last season, you guys obviously went so far, the national championship, pretty much about as far as you can get. What did it mean for you guys this year to come into this season and have everyone say, oh, it was a fluke, like it didn't mean anything? How personal was that for you?
Definitely some motivation. When someone kind of just says that you are,
This is on your entire work.
it's obviously a little shocking, but
Yeah.
like we said last year, we don't really focus on the outside noise. So we're all here together as a team. We do our work, and we're there. What we have is all we need. Is what we say. So
Coach Codd said it good. There was 2 teams playing that day, about 130 someone else watching and eating their chips on the couch. So we're proud of what we did, and if we had that same team, I'm sure we're glad to play anybody any day. So we're not worried about it. We know how good and special that team was, and nobody understands kind of the work we put in. I think that every day that we pushed ourselves to the max, and we're all surprised how hard we were pushing each other, and it paid off. I think it was just a good team.
So earlier this season, Sonny Dykes actually said that this team this year he thinks is more talented than last year's national championship team. What do you think about that? How does that make you feel to know that?
I got it. I would agree. When we were watching practice at first, we were like, dude, we have some studs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say overall top talent, because it's really hard to. You got guys like Q, and Max, and
Absolutely.
DD, and Dre, and Steve, and we had but they brought in a lot of dudes, and a lot of dudes are our depth is nuts. One guy would go down, the 1s, 2s, and 3s are all studs. And you're dude, this is crazy, so many transfer guys came in, and I think our talent is better, but I think the thing that we kind of found out last week against BYU is it's kind of just how we play together,
Absolutely.
how we're gelling, and I think we're finally getting that gel, and I think this team's kind of figuring out our style of play and how we work well
Absolutely,
together.
team chemistry. And
Yeah,
everything.
so I think we figured that out, and I think we could be better than that team last year, but once we figure everything out and everything clicks, we'll see,
Next season, it's wraps. It's wraps. It's wraps.
Do you guys have a favorite game or highlight from last season?
Michigan.
Michigan was unreal.
I'd also say,
but most of our team had never been to a bowl game.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
There was about 5 or 6 guys on the team that had been to a bowl game because the previous year we were 5-7, and it was a whole new experience. So we got that, and then just it being a part of the college football playoff and beating a team that is always tiered as a top level team was just awesome.
I think K-State though last year, that comeback, and
Yeah.
I think it was a blackout game. We had I remember me and him, they put all the lights up in the stadium. We had a 20-some point comeback. We're dude, this is that was really cool. We had a lot of
I think it was 38-28.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, it was.
Insane.
That was that is like something I think about a lot too. I'm like,
Yeah.
that team was crazy. Like we came back and like stomped these guys in the second half, and like I just like had the picture in my head of like all the lights in the stadium. It was packed. I was like, dude, this is it.
Playing all
This
the
is
lights.
this is why I played college
Yeah,
football.
yeah, this is it right here.
That's cool. I love that. Do you guys have any superstitions that like you've got to do? It doesn't have to be super weird. Just maybe a little something like the Batman movie.
I wouldn't say superstitions. I mean, I pray every time I run
Yeah.
out. I go pray.
Yeah.
I think that counts.
I don't know if that's considered a superstition, but
Yeah.
that's one thing I do.
It's part of your routine.
I pray. I listen to like a little motivational thing every time. Like,
Yeah.
gets my like mindset going in the morning, and then me and him do our little thing every time.
What's the
Like
little thing?
Yeah, like a little handshake.
Well, show us a handshake. Come on.
It's
We'd have to stand up.
You have to say. Go ahead. Do it. Like I want to see it.
it's
Come
really
on.
simple.
It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
it's
great.
okay. We want to see it. We need an example.
Just do this every time.
Aw, that's so cute, guys. I
Very
love that.
cute.
Yeah.
So we're doing that before every game, yeah.
Every
Yeah,
practice,
you can catch
every game.
every practice, like right after the stretch. You can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna watch you guys.
I guess that is a superstition.
Yeah, I think if we would,
Yeah.
I think if we didn't do that,
Yeah, you
then
could
we'd be
definitely
like,
say that
something's not right.
Do you guys have any piece of advice that is stuck with you or that you try to remind yourself?
So nice. Oh, last year when obviously everyone expected us to not be a very good team, like, and then it was completely wrong. We did really well. Remember Coach Cos and the strength staff put like posters in the locker room, and it was like, just remember, like, you as a kid have dreamed for this.
Yeah.
It's like that always stuck with me because like at the end of the day, it's like it's really like a dream come true. Just so blessed to be able to be here at TCU and play football.
Yeah. Yeah, I would go off of that. Like, I remember seeing that, and that kind of hit. You just have to remember, like, to like really be grateful for like the opportunity we're in, and like kind of look back. I always look back and just think about like how hard I worked to get here, and like I think same for Ryan. I think we've always kind of like been the underdog. I think we've always had like a harder road than most guys. We're not like the most talented guys or like 5-star guys, but we've always like found a way to like work hard and like get our way to the top, you know. So I think just being grateful. And then some Coach Dyke said before the national championship, like, always stuck with me. He gave us like some life rules, and he just said like, always be confident in yourself, because like if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. And so no matter what, like, just be confident. And then Coach Tarmadall gives us a good speech every time, and just I can do all things through Christ. So I think those two things kind of bring me back every day.
Wrapping it up with one final fun question. Do you guys have any hidden talents?
Oof.
Like, are we any singers over here? Maybe even shower singers. That counts.
Not singers.
I can sing pretty good. I'm not doing it on here, but like, my backup is just to move to Nashville.
I'll take
be
your
like,
word for it.
I used to play the drums when I was younger.
Okay.
If we had a drum set here, I could probably
You would
I
put
could
it
probably
out.
play a little bit, but
harmonica. We used to rip the harmonica last year.
Any hidden talents? What else do you say?
I don't know. I'm a pretty sick snowboarder, so I got that's cool talent.
Well, if football and real estate doesn't work out, you guys can start a band.
Yeah, that's
A
Absolutely.
2-man band.
Yeah, shower singing, drum slinging band.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining us today here at Players Club, live from John's Grille. So excited to see what you guys do this week, and so excited to watch the football team the rest of the season. From everyone here at Frogs Today, I'm Maggie Hale.
I'm Courtney Stockhouse.
Go Frogs.
yeah.